On behalf of CII Andhra Pradesh and on my personal behalf, I welcome you all for this important seminar on GST here today. I take this opportunity to especially welcome our Commissioner, Mr. Suresh Chanda, for kindly consenting to address and interact about a qualitative change in the tax system by redistributing the burden of taxation equitably between manufacturing and services. It will lower the tax rate by broadening the tax base and minimizing exemptions. It will reduce distortions by completely switching to the destination principle. It will foster a common market across the country and reduce compliance costs. It can provide a fiscal base for local bodies to enable them to fulfill their obligations. I cannot overemphasize the importance of this given the growing and urgent needs of urbanization. It will facilitate investment decisions being made on purely economic concerns independent of tax considerations. It will also promote exports. I would like to point out that the Finance Ministry of India placed the 115th Constitutional Amendment Bill in the Lok Sabha on 22nd March 2011. This amendment bill is hugely significant as it introduces the Goods and Service Tax, or GST, into the Indian Constitution. Introduction of GST marks the most significant reform in Indian tax system and easily one of the most important economic reforms in India. The bill still has a long journey to make before it is included in the Constitution, as it would now be discussed in upcoming parliamentary sessions. One expects vigorous debate on this front amidst members. But still, for GST to come to this level, I think itself is a feat given the huge challenges with the tax proposal. The Finance Minister in the financial year 2011-12 Union Budget has proposed to introduce GST by April 1st, 2012. This is the third such timeline proposed by the Finance Minister after missing two previous deadlines. It will be interesting to see whether GST is finally introduced in 2012. Most countries have adopted the VAT system, and GST is considered similar to a VAT system. It is possible that some economies that have adopted VAT are actually a GST as well. So we really do not know the broad experiences of most economies and stick to countries which call their systems as GST based. GST system has been adopted in a few economies like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Hong Kong proposes to introduce it, but had to abandon it amid stiff opposition. However, in the Indian context, GST is expected to bring many benefits. Though all these benefits are based on the assumption that overall taxation structure is less bureaucratic and cumbersome than present. The implementation is going to be crucial so that the promised benefits are realized. The government also needs to be wary of the inflation spurts in the initial implementation phase of GST, as pointed by experiences from international economies. Ideally, it should be first easing all these statewide inefficiencies and then implement GST. However, given the challenges in India, the policymakers are hoping GST will help ease these inefficiencies and eliminate them over a period of time. With this note, I once again welcome you all and hope we will have a great discussion on the GST. We'll also understand in clarity about Andhra Pradesh's preparedness for this transformation. I'm sure this seminar will add a lot of value to all the participants. Thank you very much.